It's Saturday, so you know what that means. Ladies and gentlemen, Syndicate Championship Wrestling brings to you another episode of Saturday Showdown. I am your hostess with the mostest, Shaggy Black, and I am here to bring you some of the hardest hitting fake virtual fighting this side of the internet. Welcome all. Thank you all for tuning in. We are 1 week away from Cradle to the Grave, folks. That show is gonna be great. I will go down the card lineup for you later in the episode. But for now, I want to let you guys know that our main event of this evening actually has implications towards Cradle to the Grave, as the television championship will be defended on tonight's show as Reese Price goes up against Xerxes, one half of the SCW Tag Team Champions. If Reese Price retains, not only will he have that opportunity to keep the television championship or challenge for the SCW World Title, he will also earn an opportunity for Money Gang Inc. to get a shot at the SCW Tag Team Championships at Cradle to the Grave. Folks, that main event is going to be a banger. But for our opening contest, speaking of Money Gang Inc., the team of Diaz Tatum and JT Money taking on J Omega and the SCW World Champion Dwayne Fox. That match is coming up right now. Let's head down to the ring. SCW for the last few months, of course, with one of their biggest wins at Civil War in the War Games match. Now, these men are running around here doing what they want, so much so that JT Money now has a SCW World Championship opportunity as he will face Dwayne Fox for the SCW World Championship at Cradle to the Grave. No disqualifications. So it's only gonna favor Money Gang down the road. But tonight, people are gonna want their get back, and this man is one of them.
And their opponents, first from New York, weighing in at 238 pounds, one half of the SCW Tag Team Champions, the legend J Omega.
Last time we saw J Omega, he took on JT Money one-on-one and defeated JT Money, only for Money Gang Inc. to come out of the back and attack J Omega when we knew Xerxes was away after being carried to the back and taken to a local medical facility. Now JT Money is going to have to deal with an angry J Omega, as Omega is looking to get his hands on that rat bastard. JT Money could be in a world of hurt. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Big Ooze time!
You know nothing about a Uso. Spit fire, go hard for my Usos. Hold it down for the Usos. Hold
representing the Islanders from the Polynesian Islands, weighing in at 274 pounds, the SCW World Wrestling Champion, Dwayne Fox.
Dwayne Fox coming down to the ring. Of course, the Big Ooze is looking forward to getting his hands on JT Money as well, because last week JT Money came out and attacked Dwayne Fox after his bout with Bruce Stubbs. And this just kicked off a bunch of things here. So now JT Money is going to be getting his World Championship opportunity at Cradle to the Grave in a no disqualifications match against this man, Dwayne Fox. Dwayne Fox, of course, looking for his get back, just as his partner across the way from him, J Omega. But these two haven't really seen eye to eye, but they know they have one thing in common, and that is taking down Money Gang Inc. Looks like the match is starting, and it's Dwayne Fox. Wait a minute! J Omega makes the tag to Dwayne Fox as the match started, and now Omega is looking to start this match because he's, again, letting that rage get on top of him as he's going after JT Money, and JT Money now letting loose on Omega, and now Omega fighting back. Again, this is a tag team match opening up SCW Showdown here tonight as Money Gang Inc. with Diaz Tatum and JT Money taking on the SCW World Champion Dwayne Fox and one half of the SCW Tag Team Champions J Omega. And Omega making that impromptu tag, starting off first. Now Omega going for the quick pin. 1, 2, no, kick out at 2. And of course, Omega looking to try to get his hands on JT Money, but JT Money and Money Gang Inc. Looking to come out on top, but JT Money's getting hammered by J Omega. And Omega, of course, looking to do damage and get back some revenge here against JT Money. Oh my God. And of course, we got a tag made. Now it is Dwayne Fox in the ring going right after JT Money. These two will meet in a no disqualification match at Cradle to the Grave. Folks, we are going to take a quick commercial break. We will be right back to the action. Oh my God, look at the strength! Welcome back, folks, to Saturday Showdown. We're kicking off with this tag team match, and oh my God, Dwayne Fox went to go tag JT Money and ended up hitting J Omega, and now Fox and Money are throwing hands with JT getting the best of them, and now look at this, it's pandemonium as J Omega coming back in the ring to attack JT Money. JT ducks, and now Money Gang Inc. is on top. The tag team dysfunction in this match. Of course, Dwayne Fox is more of a singles competitor, while J Omega knows more and has more tag team chemistry, of course, with Xerxes. But tonight, these two will look out of sync as Money Gang Inc. seems to be locking in, and there's a tag. Diaz Tatum tagged in. Now it's Fox and Tatum. Fox taking it to Tatum. Look at the headbutt. And look at Dwayne going right after JT Money. My God. Now Tatum telling Dwayne to focus on him. And look at the kitchen sink knee drop. J Omega reaching for the tag. And now the tag is made. Of course, oh my God. Omega is now the legal man in the ring, and it's only Omega and Tatum standing tall. These two could meet again for the SCW Tag Team Championship at Cradle to the Grave. That all depends if Reese Price retains the television championship tonight against J Omega's partner, Xerxes, one-on-one later this evening in our main event. Meanwhile, you see Tatum with that knee strike taking out Omega, and now we got another tag. JT Money in the ring. Money picking up. Money Gang Inc., of course, being in the driver's seat in this match. Of course, you would want to think that the champions, KCKO out of nowhere. You would think the champions would be more in sync here, but it's Money Gang Inc. going for the quick tags, looking like a proper tag team. As Tatum, now the legal man in the ring, taking that leg out from Omega. And look at this. Tatum with a power slam into his side of the ring, stomping on the chest of Omega. My God, man. Omega is in some trouble here. Needs to make that tag to Dwayne Fox. But Omega definitely doesn't really care for Fox too much here. But he's looking to crawl towards the other side of the ring. Can he make it? Can he make it to Fox? And he does. Fox is now the legal man. And Dwayne just clotheslining JT Money. And now look at this. Look at the strength of Fox. The world champion. Looking to stomp out JT Money. Now he's getting his hands on JT Money here. Just wailing away. Just, this big old hammer fist to the stomach. Looks like he's on the top. Look at the shoulder tackle from Dwayne, and now we got a cover. 1, 2, no. Broken up by Diaz Tatum. Of course, folks, if you're just joining us for the first time, we got a rule here in SCW with the tag team match rules here. Excuse me. If your partner comes into the ring to break up a pin, they can no longer enter the ring until they're tagged in. That is a rule we abide by here in SCW. Consequences being too high, they break it. Now look at this, Hurricanrana from JT Money. As you saw, J Omega was tagged in, and now JT Money going right after Omega. JT Money wisely makes the tag to Tatum. Tatum, oh my God, going right after Omega here. And now Tatum looking to be one of the strongest ones. Look at this, and we got a cover. 1, 2, no, Fox breaks it up, and now Dwayne Fox can't enter the ring until he's tagged back in. Diaz Tatum has got Omega in his eyes. F out the way hits. This could be it. 1, 2, no, kick out at 2. J Omega is still in this match for his team. And the crowd is loving it, chanting tag team wrestling. J Omega's got to make that tag. Another KCKO kick. We got to cover. 1, 2, no. Omega kicks out at 2.999. And JT Money can't believe it. Now JT Money going for a cover again. What the hell is JT Money? No. 1, no. JT Money puts his leg on the ropes. And the ref notices, but oh my God. JT Money hitting him with the money clip. 1, 2, no. J Omega still kicks out. The money clip wasn't enough. Or excuse me, break the bank. 1, 2, no. J Omega is still kicking out of these pins. I was calling it the money clip. I apologize. That was the break the bank and then a moonsault, and Omega has kicked out of every pin. Look at the leg drop from JT Money. JT Money is giving it all to Omega, as Omega was known for beating the hell out of JT Money back in the early days of SCW. That tag team rivalry with him and Team 5 Star goes back a long time. As you see now, Omega getting thrown into the corner. Now JT Money, oh, Omega fighting back. What's this? Omega, stomp puller, pile driver. Can Omega's walking over to the corner. He looks like he is going to make that tag. Finally, Dwayne Fox is now your legal man. And look at this. Float over DDT from JT Money. And now JT Money just trying to bring that onslaught to the world champion. Three strikes with that knee. And of course, now JT Money throwing Dwayne Fox into the corner, but Dwayne Fox now fighting back. Oh, spear from Dwayne. This could be the turning point of the match for Team Fox and Omega. Oh, but no, a hurricanrana out of nowhere with JT Money showing that quickness that the former world champion is known for, the shoulder breaker. JT Money, a 3-time SCW Tag Team Champion, 1-time SCW World Champion, and many folks consider that JT Money's time with the championship was a flash in the pan. Meanwhile, what a cannonball from like DS Tatum, as Tatum is the legal man in the ring going after Fox. And now Fox picking up Tatum. Oh my God, spirit bomb! That could be it. One, no! JT Money breaks it up, but now JT can't enter the ring until he's tagged back in. That spirit bomb might have taken a lot out of DS Tatum, but Tatum fighting back. And now Tatum with the dropping him on his knee. Tatum makes the wise decision to make the tag there. As you see, Dwayne Fox rolling out of the ring, getting a reset here. Now he's picking up JT Money. JT Money with a reversal, trying to separate himself from Dwayne Fox. Oh, but Fox with that knee, tossing. Just tossing JT Money around. Of course, folks, this is your opening match of SCW Showdown. As now Dwayne Fox makes the tag to J Omega. Money Gang Inc. taking on Fox and Omega. That is our opener here tonight with our main event, with the television championship being on the line, as Reese Price will take on Xerxes. That is our main event of this evening. But we got some more in store for you folks, as Lisa Valentine will be taking on Jade Hudson. And later on, J-Dubble versus Antoine Cartier. If Cartier wins, Cartier gets Kevin Youngblood in a match of his choosing. That's coming up later. But meanwhile, you see DS Tatum trying to go for the 305 driver, but J Omega reverses. J Omega gets right out of that. Omega distancing himself from Tatum. And now Omega throwing him in the corner. Now we got a tag. Look at this. Normally we would see this move from, we would see that move from J Omega and Xerxes, but it looks like Fox and Omega are back on the same page. And now Fox, the legal man, wrenching back on Tatum. Tatum gets out of it. Now Tatum rolling up Fox. Look at the knees to the face. Oh, what a knee strike. And now Tatum. Look at the quick strikes from Tatum. And like a quick kick to the chest of Fox. Oh, what another kick. Now Tatum could be looking to go for the, out the way, and it connects. What if Tatum gets the pin here? What if Tatum pins Fox? We got to cover. 1, 2. It looks like J Omega thought about breaking up the pin, but he stopped. What the hell was J Omega thinking there? They could have lost the match, but I don't know if Omega really cares about winning or losing this match. He just wants to get his hands on JT Money And now, what is Tatum thinking? Tatum with a boot to Fox. Tatum has been on one, but it looks like Fox is back on his feet. Look at that mean clothesline from the world champion. It's Dwayne Fox. And no, looks like Tatum with the reversal gets off of Fox. Fox getting sent to the corner. And now Tatum makes that tag to JT Money. And look at this. Look at this. Oh, what a leg drop from Money Gang Inc. And now look at this. No, Dwayne Fox fighting back, and look at the no. Fox tries to go for a spear. JT Money gets out of the way. Fox gets out of the way of that knee, and this time that spear connects. This time that spear connects. JT Money is thriving in pain. And now Fox looking to beat the hell out of JT Money. Now Fox going up to the top rope. And Tatum looking to throw Fox off. Oh no, couldn't get there in time. Fox makes the big splash. Fox looking to finish off JT, but no. Fox tagging in J Omega. And now Omega, Brooklyn Zoo. Brooklyn Zoo out of nowhere. We got to cover one. No. Diaz Tatum breaks up the pin. And Dwayne Fox was looking dead at Tatum. And now Fox, no, excuse me, Omega looking to finish this off. He's got him. Oh, what a punt. Omega looking to finish this off again. No, going for that Brooklyn Zoo. And no, JT Money gets out of the way. JT Money going for another Hurricanrana, but this time, oh, what a European uppercut reversal from J Omega. Oh, but Fox hitting JT Money. Money got dazed for a bit. And now Fox throwing JT Money back into the corner. Now look at this. Look at the teamwork from the champions. But no, look at this. Money clip. Money clip hits. And now we got a cover. No, this time Omega does break it up. And Omega is getting right out of the ring, but now J Omega can't enter the ring until he's tagged back in. This time Dwayne Fox with a reversal. And JT Money getting set up. Spirit Bomb. This could be it. We got a cover. 1, 2. No, kick out at 2. JT Money's definitely got to make a tag here as Dwayne Fox is going off on him. Fox looking to put away. Oh my God, wait, could be that Alabama slam. My Jesus. JT Money wisely rolling out of the ring. And now Fox makes the tag to Omega. Omega feeling it. Feeling it. Wants that revenge on JT Money. You can see the bruises on JT already, my God. But JT Money getting right back up. Again, he has got to make that tag. And, oh my God. Refs counts as up to 4 as both these men are fighting on the outside. Refs count is up to 6. And Omega wisely rolls back into the ring. JT Money still on the outside. Omega's got Tatum in his eyes. And look at this, Omega. Omega with the backdrop to Tatum. And now Tatum's out of the picture, and now it's Omega and JT Money. And these two are in the center of the ring going back and forth. And, oh, look at the kick. Oh! And now JT Money moonsault. Didn't get all of it, but got just enough. But no, Omega gets right up. Omega gets up. Omega throwing him into the corner. And now Fox working. And look at the Hurricanrana from JT Money. JT walking, making that tag to Tatum. How much Tatum has left in the tank after being dropped by that apron, who knows? This man's the wild card for a reason. Kitchen sink knee. Is Omega looking to pull himself up on the outside by the ropes. And snake eyes on the outside. And Tatum going right after the world champion. You gotta wonder if that's Tatum or if that's Yamashita Diaz. And now Omega back into the ring, just giving the lefts and rights to Tatum here. And Omega feet to face. And now we got a cover. 1, 2, no. It looks like Diaz Tatum grabbed the rope and got the rope break that way. And Brooklyn Zoo hits. Tatum could be done for. What? No! JT Money breaks up the pin. And now JT Money gets back to the outside. JT Money can't even enter the ring again until Tatum makes that tag. But now Fox gets tagged in by Omega. And Fox with that splash to Tatum. Tatum could be out. Tatum's got to make that tag to JT Money. Money Gang Inc. wants to have a shot at winning this match and taking the momentum next week in the Cradle into the Grave. But Dwayne is now countered. And look at this. Look at the corkscrew splash by Diaz Tatum. Now Tatum looking to throw Fox into the corner, but no, Fox reverses. And now Fox wrenching on Tatum's arm in that corner. And now Fox, look at the strength of Fox here. Walking Tatum to the center. Oh my God, with that knee drop. The back just attacked to that backbreaker twice. Tatum has got to make a tag, and he does. JT Money back in the ring. And axe handle splash. Axe handle to the back of JT Money. But JT Money's all by himself. JT Money, Samoan Spike. And we got a cover. 1, 2, 3. Your winners, Dwayne Fox and Jay Omega. And look at this. Omega's beside himself because he wanted JT Money. He didn't care about Diaz Tatum. And now look at this, the world champ and Omega just getting in, just pushing. They got words for each other. Dwayne Fox celebrating. And man, what an opening contest. My God, these two have been just on some miscommunication the entire time of this match. But man, oh man. What a match, folks. What a match. What an opener. Folks, thank you all for tuning in when you can. We definitely appreciate you when you click on our page and watch whenever you can. We appreciate you so much. Please just remember to hit that thumbs up and help us out in the algorithm. Leave a like, or when you leave that like, leave a comment of some of your favorite matches of the year so far that you've watched here in Showdown. And of course, if you want to know when we go live, you hit that bell notification icon, and that will get you prepared for when we go live every Saturday, 1 p.m. Eastern, noon Central. Coming up next, folks, the women's division is looking to represent as Lisa Valentine looks to take on Jade Hudson. Folks, that match is coming up right now. Let's head down to the ring.
Is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Austin, Texas, Lisa Valentine.
Lisa Valentine, one of the former SCW Women's World Champions, has an opportunity to become a two-time SCW Women's World Champion as she finally will face Champagne Knight one-on-one for that SCW Women's World Championship at Cradle to the Grave. But it is always good to see Lisa Valentine back in the SCW arena. As Lisa, of course, has gotten her opportunities as and from what I remember, hasn't lost a match here in SCW. A singles match, as it were. I do remember the Fatal 4-Way, but didn't lose one single match, undefeated here since her return here in SCW. And looking to keep that streak going as she heads to Cradle to the Grave. Jade Hudson back in the SCW arena trying to gain that momentum after her first victory against Kennedy Turner. Trying to ride that wave to top the rankings here in the women's division and beating the #1 contender for the SCW Women's World Championship will do just that. Jade, of course, the spark plug of the women's division. Never once have I seen her in a bad match. Fights tooth and nail every chance she gets. However, the wins and losses to her don't matter. It's all about the journey and the experience that she gains. Tonight will be no different as she goes up against one of the high flyers of the SCW women's division in Lisa Valentine. And the bell is rung, and here we go. And oh my God, look at the strike from Jade Hudson. Jade gonna have to bring it to Lisa. Lisa with the quick strikes and speed. Lisa trying to gain some momentum here. Slow down Jade Hudson. Ooh, nice headlock takedown by Lisa Valentine. As Lisa, of course, no, Jade breaks out of it. Now, collar and elbow tie up again. Both these ladies are looking to go back and forth. Lisa got her again in that headlock. Got her locked in there, wrenching. Of course, this is some newer stuff that we're seeing from Lisa Valentine. Is she's more of a striker, a flyer, but now she's adding some in-ring technical know-how. But Jade Hudson not to be ignored. And Jade with her own headlock takedown. Richard back on Lisa. And look at this. No. Headlock scissors by Lisa Valentine. Lisa wrenching. Oh, Lisa trying to apply pressure to Jade. And these two women, of course. Oh, Lisa's got a date with Destiny at Cradle to the Grave as she's going to be taking on Champagne Knight for the SCW Women's World Championship. Lisa with that drop kick connects. And now we got a cover. 1, 2. No, kick out at 2. Lisa Valentine's going to have to put in a little bit more work to put away Jade Hudson. Jade with her never say die attitude. And that resiliency helps out. But look at the knee strike from Lisa as she goes for the cover. 1, 2. No, Jade is still in it, kicking out at 2. Now Lisa, think about it. Jade trying to go for a clothesline. Lisa out with the DDT. And now Lisa trapping the arm. Of course, like I said before, I never would think Lisa Valentine had it in her to be a little technical here, but Jade getting out of it. Now Jade sending Lisa to the ropes, trying to go for this, and look at a DDT of her own. That could be the turning point that Jade needed. Oh no, tries to drop the knee. Lisa rolls out of the way, but Jade gets out of the way of that insecurity. Now Jade dragging Lisa, but no, Lisa with the reversal. Lisa sending Jade to the ropes, and oh, flapjack from Lisa Valentine. We got another cover. 1. No, kick out at 1. Lisa's got to think of like the damage. Look at the drop kick. No, misses. Jade gets out of the way. Jade sending Lisa to the corner. Now Jade, no, Lisa with the reversal. Reverse DDT. Now Lisa telling Jade to get up on her feet here. Now Jade being dragged into the corner. But Jade with the reversal. Look at this. What's Jade got planning? Jade up with a drop kick. Straight to the chest of Lisa Valentine. And now Jade. Oh! Springboard splash connects. Jade's got to go for a cover there. Lisa just gets right back up. Now Jade trying to go for clothesline. Lisa cuts her off. Lisa got Jade on her shoulders. Oh, just plants Jade in the center of the ring. What's Jade thinking here? Jade's picking her up. Oh, implosion. And now Lisa. Oh, stomping on that arm of Jade. Now Lisa Valentine going up for the top rope. It can be only one thing. No. Lisa telling Jade to get up on her feet. Going up for a drop kick of her own. Straight to the chest of Jade, and we got a cover. 1, 2. No. Kick out at 2. Jade Hudson is still in this match. Lisa's got to figure out what she needs to do here to take Jade out. She's got Jade up on her shoulders. Oh, and with a shoulder breaker. Now Lisa looking to go back up to the top rope. Spiral arrow. She's got a cover. 1, 2. No. Jade Hudson kicked out of the spiral arrow, and Lisa Valentine can't believe it. And the crowd is loving this. They are loving the fighting spirit of Jade Hudson. But Lisa Valentine is still going off of just not even letting her foot off the gas and keeping Jade Hudson down on the mat. Lisa trying to hype Jade up, get her up on the ring. There you go, Lisa sending Jade, drop down, leapfrog. And look at the German suplex from Lisa Valentine. Stomping on that arm of Jade. Look at this. Knee strike. And we got another cover. 1, 2. No. Kick out at 2. Lisa, again, can't believe it. Oh, that was disrespectful kick to a gut. Now Lisa telling Jade to get up. Could she go for that drop kick again? No, and this time Jade gets out the way. This could be what Jade needs. This could be exactly what Jade needs. Jade, look at this. Jade, oh my God, what a neck breaker from Jade. Jade Hudson hitting the ropes. Hits that knee. Now Jade getting hyped in the corner. And look at this. Oh no! Missed opportunity from Jade Hudson. And look at this. No! Jade tried to throw Lisa off the top rope, but Lisa evades. Meteora connects. We got a cover. 1, 2. No! Kick out at 2. And now what is Lisa thinking of doing? Lisa, these clotheslines. I don't know if the super kick connects. And we got another cover. Will this be enough? 1, 2. No, Jade Hudson uses the bottom rope and kicks out at 2. And now Lisa with the code red. And Jade could be out. And now Lisa going to the top turnbuckle. It could be spiral arrow. That could be all she wrote. 1, 2, 3. Your winner, Lisa Valentine. But what is this? Champagne Night pulling up with the Women's World Championship on her shoulder. Of course, these two have met once before, but were interrupted. So now they are finally going to have their one-on-one contest at Cradle to the Grave. And folks, this will be a match to watch, because you got the strength of Champagne Night and the speed of Lisa Valentine That match should be a banger, and I, for one, cannot wait. Folks, we will keep this train going, as now, coming up next, a match that will also determine stakes for Cradle to the Grave, as J-Dub looks to take on Antoine Cartier, finally getting his hands on J-Dub one-on-one. And if Antoine Cartier wins, he gets Kevin Youngblood one-on-one in a match of his choosing. Folks, Antoine Cartier has been looking forward to this day, so I'm going to stop talking. We're going to get down to the ring for this next match.
I want the name. They screaming bloody murder. I'm screaming bring the pain. They throwing fits.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from New Orleans, Louisiana, weighing in at 220 pounds,
J-Dubble coming down to the ring, of course, with some implications for his mentor, Kevin Youngblood. If J-Dub loses, Antoine Cartier finally gets what he wants, and that is a shot at Kevin Youngblood. Word has it that if Antoine Cartier wins this match, being in his native city of Chicago, Illinois, he is looking to challenge Kevin Youngblood in a Chicago street fight. Man, oh man, if y'all know Kevin like I do, Kevin will be completely out of his element. But I know that, of course, with J-Dub, he's got to get that victory here tonight. Otherwise, it could be a bad time for the king of old school. But J-Dub has been very impressive as of late here in SCW, doing what he can, learning the in-ring work, and you see him getting improvements every week here in SCW. So it's very good to have him on our roster.
and his opponent from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 221 pounds, Antoine Cartier.
Antoine Cartier has been looking forward to this day for a long time, as he is finally getting his hands on J-Dubble. Now, as you saw, J-Dubble came down to the ring by himself. No Kevin Youngblood in tow. I'm hearing that Kevin is nowhere in the building at this moment. So it is going to be no distractions happening in this match as J-Dub finally goes up against Antoine Cartier one-on-one. And Cartier looks to try to win this match because, of course, his next mission is to beat the ever-loving hell out of Kevin Youngblood. On sight, as the kids would say. But this man, Cartier, has got a very determined J-Dub in front of him. And one-on-one, we will see who gets the victory here tonight. I know Cartier wants the victory, but I definitely think he is just looking to just serve hands to J-Dub. And here we go. That bell is rung. And J-Dub coming out with some fire. Oh! Sling blade into the drop kick. And look at the knee strike. As you see Cartier trying to gain his balance. Now the collar elbow tie up. Cartier, stronger of the two men, pushing back. And the ref looking to break this up. The ref having some trouble. There it is. They're breaking up. But Cartier with a quick right. And now look at another collar and elbow tie up. And this time Cartier has got the upper hand here. Wrenching on the head. Wrenching on that head. But look at this. Oh! Backdrop. by J-Dub. J-Dub, the super athlete here, as Kevin Youngblood likes to call him, is now getting hands thrown into his face as Cartier is looking to beat the life out of him. J-Dub and Kevin Youngblood have been nothing but a thorn in Antoine Cartier's side. Cartier feels like the old man is doing nothing but hating, and he also feels that J-Dub is just a victim of circumstance. But here you got the ref trying to break this up again with these two. Oh, but Cartier taking full advantage. And J-Dub trying to get this out of the way. J-Dub trying to keep the momentum on his side here. But misses that kick as you see Cartier just got out of the way there. And now J-Dub pulling Cartier into the corner. Ooh, shot to the lower back. Again, here's J-Dub. J-Dub sending Cartier to the ropes. Oh, bounce by J-Dub. It connects, and we got a cover. 1, 2, no, just a 1 count. How important will this feel if J-Dub picks up the victory over Antoine Cartier, putting this feud to rest? You see J-Dub, oh, hitting that jumping elbow. And J-Dub, oh, kick to the lower back. J-Dub, of course, hyped up. Of course, the quick strikes from J-Dub here. Nice bridge. But Cartier needs this match. If obviously, I can only imagine what's going to happen if he loses here. And J-Dub, oh, try to hit that moonsault. Cartier gets out of the way. Cartier singing J-Dub, and look at the shoulder tackle from Cartier. J-Dub slow to pull himself up in the corner. Oh, and Cartier going right after him. Cartier's got J-Dub in his sights. Oh, and look at the running knee. Cartier is in the driver's seat of this match. Now Cartier going for a quick cover here. Ref sliding in. 1. No, just a 1 count. Both of these men have been on par to be my rookie of the year here in SCW when we have the end of the year awards. However, the win here tonight would help out a lot. And oh! Cartier again looking to stay in the driver's seat of this match. But J-Dub has got other plans. J-Dub looking to capitalize on this. Oh! And you see J-Dub trying to go for the strikes, but Cartier getting out of the way, and Cartier could be setting up gold standard. Gold standard hits, and Cartier going to that corner, telling J-Dub to get on his feet. It could be over early. Gator boots to the back of the dome. We got to cover. 1, 2, no! J-Dub kicks out. J-Dub kicks out. And Cartier mocking J-Dub, doing his patented taunt there. And now J-Dub, oh! Throwing a mean right hand. And the rights and lefts from Cartier. Cartier going up to the top rope. What's he got planned here? And now, oh! What a flying forearm. And now we got another cover. 1, 2, no! Now Cartier, oh, J-Dub trying to gain some space here, but Cartier just taking it to J-Dub. Of course, Cartier now stomping on the lower back of J-Dub. Look at the big boot. And now look at this. Oh, knees to the lower back. And look at this, these two throwing hands. Now it's Cartier just taking it to J-Dub. J-Dub reversing, sending Cartier to the ropes, but Cartier blocks it. Now Cartier sending J-Dub. Oh, another shoulder tackle. And we got a cover here. 1, 2, no, kick out at 2. Cartier cannot believe it. Now look at the super kick from Cartier. Cartier pushing J-Dub off him. J-Dub pushing Cartier off him. Now J-Dub trying to gain some momentum. Look at the moonsault. No. Cartier kicking J-Dub, and J-Dub trying to find his way out, but Cartier blocks that. Cartier throwing these rights and lefts, but J-Dub reversing. Now J-Dub with a roll-up. This could be it. 1. No, kick out at 1. And look at the knee strike from J-Dub, and J-Dub now goes for another cover. 1. No, kick out at 1. A lot of 1 counts in this match. And of course, the brawler from Chicago, again taunting his opponent. And look at this, Cartier. He's got J-Dub on his shoulders. Oh, snake eyes. And now Cartier going for the cover. 1, 2, no. J-Dub kicks out at 2. J-Dub kicking out at 2. Slow to get up. And now Cartier sending J-Dub to the ropes. Oh, but J-Dub with the reversal. Oh, but another shoulder tackle from the Chicago Pimp. And now setting him up. It could be gold standard. And that connects. J-Dub could be out. And we got a cover. 1, 2, 3. He's finally done it. Antoine Cartier defeats J-Dub. Man, oh man, the man finally did it. It took him what seems like forever, but he finally gets his hands on J-Dub one-on-one and leaves with the victory. But you gotta give it to J-Dub, as he did everything he could to avoid the power of Antoine Cartier, but it looks like it wasn't enough. You see this going forward, and you saw the first gold standard. I actually thought it was going to put away J-Dub there the first time as he went for the gold standard into the gator boots. Back to the noggin. But he only gets the 2 count as J-Dub powers out of that. But Cartier would not be denied. This man went for it all, trying to get these pins on J-Dub as soon as he can. But it was the final gold standard to put J-Dub away in this match. As you see it here, getting connected for the 1, 2, 3. Your winner, Antoine Cartier. Antoine Cartier picks up the victory. Now he gets Kevin Youngblood one-on-one in what I'm assuming is a Chicago street fight. And what is this? Kevin Youngblood is in the building with a kendo stick, taking it straight to Antoine Cartier. And Kevin, of course, talking noise to Cartier. If this is what he wants, this is what he will get. A Chicago street fight against Kevin Youngblood, one-on-one at Cradle to the Grave. Man, oh man, that bastard Kevin Youngblood just couldn't resist taking the chance to take it to Antoine Cartier when Cartier has gone through a grueling match. But man, oh man, it's going to be something else for Kevin entirely when these two face off. And folks, again, I want to say thank you all for tuning in. We are still on the road to Cradle to the Grave, which is going to be next Saturday, the 11th of October at 5 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Central. Of course, like I told you earlier, we've got the match cards here for you. Of course, now just being announced, and just because of the way it happened, Antoine Cartier will be taking on Kevin Youngblood one-on-one in a Chicago street fight at Cradle to the Grave. And man, I can't wait to see the turnout on that. Of course, speaking of one-on-ones, the Women's World Championship will also be on the line as Champagne Knight defends her title against Lisa Valentine. Those two have met once before in SCW, but their match was ended a little prematurely, as we knew that Hannah Day interfered in that match. Of course, we gotta keep the match card going. One-on-one, these two will meet for the first time as the Natural Isaac Murphy looks to take on the Blueprint Leon Chase. That match is going to be possibly a show stealer, as someone says. And of course, keeping it going in the one-on-one competition, we see the in-ring return of the Vibe God, Sebastian, as he takes on Primetime James Lee. That match, one-on-one, those two haven't seen each other in months, years even. So now they get to rekindle that rivalry. Of course, the SCW World Championship will be on the line as Dwayne Fox defends his World Championship against JT Money one-on-one, no disqualifications at Cradle to the Grave. Of course, that's always going to be a treat there. But you know, with no disqualifications, you got to think that Money Gang Inc. will be out there causing a ruckus. So it only is going to depend on what Dwayne Fox has planned. Will the rest of the Samoan Society have his back in this match? Or will the Big Goose be by himself to deal with Money Gang Inc. accordingly? But speaking of Money Gang Inc., we now go to our main event as Reese Price defends his television championship against one half of the SCW Tag Team Champions, Xerxes, one-on-one. If Reese Price retains, he earns a shot at the SCW Tag Team Championships at Cradle to the Grave against J Omega and Xerxes. And of course, Reese Price will be teaming with Diaz Tatum as Money Gang Inc. can earn that opportunity. But of course, if he loses, we will have a new television champion, and that will be the Prince of the Sands, Xerxes. Folks, I'm not going to hold you. Let's get down to our main event of the evening.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the SCW Television Championship.
Forged by the fire of the sands, Xerxes is coming down to the ring to have his first opportunity to become television champion, going up against a man who he once was a rival with, so he's very familiar. However, the circumstances are different because both men now have people they can rely on in their corners, which is funny to say because I will just pass this information by our beloved GM Ian Jacobs, as neither one of Money Gang Inc. nor J Omega is allowed to interfere in this match. If anyone does, not only will this match end in disqualification, but no one will be able to get their no one from Money Gang Inc. will be able to get their championship title shot, either for the SCW World Championship or the Tag Team Championship. Of course, if J Omega comes out, this match will be suspended. See, we're having some technical difficulties here with the Tron. And of course, the SCW World Television Champion, excuse me, is coming out here. I apologize about the Tron, folks. Something was going on, but the SCW Television Champion, of course, has his championship in tow. This is, again, a big thing for Reese Price. He has the chance to make something huge here in SCW history. He could be the first man to hold that SCW Television Championship and defend that title 6 times. It is completely up to him. This is for the SCW Television Championship. We're going to go down for in-ring introductions.
Introducing the challenger from Tehran, Iran, weighing in at 235 pounds, one half of the SCW Tag Team Champions, the Prince. And his opponent from Biloxi, Mississippi, weighing in at 327 pounds, the SCW Television Champion, Big Wayne Reese Price.
Again, Reese Price has a chance to make history with a successful 6th title defense. No one in the history of SCW has done that for the television championship. Meanwhile, Xerxes can be this man's first loss for that television championship, and Xerxes can become the new SCW television champion with a count of 3 or submission tonight. And here we go! Look at the tackle from Xerxes. Xerxes coming out on fire. No pun intended. And Xerxes wrenching back. Oh! He's going for that camel clutch early, but no! Reese Price just dumping Xerxes on his back. Now Reese going right after Xerxes here. Of course, I want to let you guys remind you folks, the longest reigning television champion was Isaac Murphy. He was successfully to be able to defend that SCW television championship a total of 5 times. But now, Reese Price has the chance to defend it 6 times here and become one with the history books we got to cover. 1, 2, no! Kick out at 2. Meanwhile, Xerxes can look to etch his name in history as well, becoming the first man to hold the SCW Television Championship and the SCW Tag Team Championships at the same time. And Xerxes with that show of strength, slamming Reese Price to the ground. We know how strong, how freakishly strong Xerxes is. And Xerxes with that big splash. Can he use that strength to gain momentum here tonight? And again, like I said, no member of Money Gang Inc. is allowed to come to the ringside, nor is J Omega. So these two are going to go one-on-one against each other, proving that who is the best man. Xerxes going to the well one too many times as Reese Price gets out of the way. Collar and elbow tie up here. And now Reese with a got him like captured in that headlock. And Xerxes, with that back elbow, sending Reese Price to the ropes, and now Xerxes going to the ropes again. No, another splash. And Reese just gets out of the way. Reese Price, Xerxes with a kick to the gut, and now Xerxes fighting back, showing that strength. This is one of those times where I can say Reese Price is matched in strength. My God! As Xerxes showing that power. Now Xerxes getting up on the top rope, but Reese Price is way the hell over there. What the hell was Xerxes even thinking there? And, oh, Reese, of course, attacking Xerxes. Xerxes with a reversal. And, oh, Reese Price. Oh, just trading jawbreakers there. And now Reese with another reversal, punching the hell out of Xerxes. And look at the strength of Xerxes, but no, Reese Price, a little too heavy for him. And now Reese flexing, showing those muscles. There's Reese Price. Oh, try to get the big boot on Price there. And now Xerxes again showing that strength, slamming Reese Price. This match is going to be incredible in the sense that Xerxes is going to look like he's going to make Reese Price look normal. Reese Price, being known as a monster, is not known to be thrown around like this. But Xerxes, of course, with the strength of 5 camels, as he would say, looking to take down Reese Price and become SCW Television champion. Oh, look at the power slam from Reese Price. But also not to give Reese Price not to leave Reese Price out of anything. That leapfrog was impressive. And now Reese Price, again, trying to gain the upper hand here against Xerxes, trapping the arms. And oh, look at the forearm shot to the back of the head of Xerxes. My God, man. And Reese, again, showing that strength. Now Reese hyping himself up. Reese Price could be going for low tide, and it connects. Low tide hits. Xerxes could be out, and we got a cover. Reese Price can retain 1, 2. No, Xerxes still in this match. And Reese just stomping on the midsection of Xerxes here. And you hear the crowd chanting "Fight Forever." And now Reese Price on that top rope. Oh! Headbutt. And we got a cover. 1, 2. No, kick out at 2. Reese Price kicking out. Xerxes kicking out of Reese's Price attack. And Reese tries to go for a headbutt, only to get hit by a big boot from Xerxes. And now Xerxes picking up Reese Price. Shots to the gut there. Reese trying to fight back. Reese picking up Xerxes, going for that powerbomb. Xerxes reverses. And now look at the clothesline from Xerxes. Flipping him over the shoulder. And Xerxes telling the champion to come on. Oh, spine buster. And now Xerxes going for the pin. 1, 2. No. 2 count. Just a 2 count here. Xerxes still fighting. And now Xerxes showing that strength. Look at that power slam from the Prince of the Sands. Look at this. Xerxes WMD. Hits that WMD. And now Xerxes telling Reese Price to get on his feet. Could be going for the end of days. No! Reese Price reverses. Price sending Xerxes to the ropes. Drop down. Leapfrog from the big man again. And look at that headbutt from the man from Mississippi. And now Reese Price going up to the top rope. Oh my God. Wait. Biggest moonsault ever. Connects. Xerxes could be out. We got a cover. 1, 2, 3. No, 2.999. Xerxes survives. And also pulling himself up on the outside ropes. Reese punching the hell out of Xerxes, but pulling Xerxes back into the ring. Reese trying to catch his breath in the corner. Xerxes sees this, but Xerxes goes for a grab, wrenching that arm of Reese Price here. And now Xerxes going back to the corner. What is this? Reverse Alabama slam to the television champion. Xerxes can take advantage. Xerxes looking at Reese, trying to debate on what he needs to do And now Xerxes is thrown to the ropes, another drop down. And this time, oh, that spine buster from Reese Price. Xerxes could be out. Reese debating on what's he want to do. Price is just concerned, and now Xerxes getting up on his feet. And now Price throwing them hard bitches, as he would like to say. Now, oh, but Xerxes fighting back. And now look at this. These two throwing blows at one another with a smack to the face. But a chop from Xerxes. Reese Price telling Xerxes to bring it on. Of course, these two very familiar with each other. Xerxes with a block. Now he's telling Reese Price to bring it. And now he's blocking it. And look at that chop. And now Xerxes taking the big man down. Dropping him to his knees. Just, oh my God. Attacking Xerxes with the full frontal attack. And now Xerxes going up to the top rope. Is he going for that super WMD elbow drop? And it connects. But Reese Price gets right back up. Reese Price is a monster. And look at this backbreaker. And now Reese going for the cover. 1, 2. No, not enough to put away the Prince of the Sands. And now Xerxes with a clothesline taking out Reese Price. And now Xerxes showing that strength. My God. Oh my Dominator. Will we have a new television champion? What are we doing? 1, 2. No. Kick out at 2. Xerxes trying to get the crowd on his side. He knows. He smells blood in the water. And one more move away can put Reese Price away. And Xerxes can leave with that television championship. And now Xerxes, trying to keep pressing his foot on the gas. Look at the strength of Xerxes. Look at the press slam from Xerxes, dropping the television champion. And now Xerxes going for another splash, and that connects, but not a cover. Xerxes going right after the arm of Price. But now Price with the reversal of his own. Price pulling Xerxes, trying to pull him to the center of the ring. And Xerxes slow to get up. He might be out of gas here. And Reese Price, look at this, got Xerxes on his shoulders. Oh! Snake Eyes in the corner. Xerxes is slump. And Reese thinking about running to the corner, but no, Xerxes getting up. And Reese throwing again those haymakers. And now he's squeezing the life out of Xerxes with that bear hug. But Xerxes not having it, getting out of it. Oh, elephant clap. And now, look at this. Xerxes trying to go for something, but no. Look at the power bomb from Reese Price, and we got a cover. 1, 2, no. Kick out at 2. And now, looks like Reese Price back on the top rope. Could be going biggest moonsault ever. Connects. And that could be all she wrote. 1, 2, 3. Reese Price retains the SCW Television Championship and also earns Money Gang Inc. the right to challenge for those SCW Tag Team Championships at Cradle to the Grave. Folks, your card is set as Cradle to the Grave looks to be locked in with its final match as the SCW Television Tag Team Championships, will be defended as Xerxes and Omega will team up to take on Money Gang Inc. for those SCW Tag Team Champions. But give it to Xerxes here. He gave Reese Price everything he had. But the television champion continues to make history as he is now the first man to consecutively defend that SCW Television Championship a total of 6 times. No one in the history of SCW has done that, and Reese Price is the first man to ever do so. Xerxes gave it everything. Xerxes, I thought he put Reese Price away with that Dominator. I thought we were going to have a new television champion right then and there, but Reese Price found a way to kick out. And Reese, of course, hitting that reverse powerbomb into the biggest moonsault ever, second of the night. And that one put away the Prince of the Sands there, folks.
Here is your winner.
Big Wave makes big history here in SCW. But now, what is going to be next for the SCW Television Champion? We will see next time here on this YouTube channel. I want to say thank you all for tuning in. We will see you next week here on this channel where we bring to you Cradle to the Grave, 5 p.m. Eastern, 4 Central. You guys take care of yourselves. We'll catch you later.